Have you ever heard of a fruit so common, yet so dangerous that some countries have banned it for seniors? Sounds unbelievable, right? But what if we told you this sweet and seemingly harmless fruit could pose hidden risks that most people never see coming? Welcome to Wise Elders, the channel where wisdom meets well-being. Today's video will uncover a surprising mystery that's leaving many speechless, and it's something every senior and caregiver needs to know. First, we'll explore why certain countries have decided to ban specific fruits for the elderly. And trust us, the reasons are not what you might expect. Then, we'll reveal exactly which fruit has made its way onto the no-go list for seniors, and what it is about this fruit that experts say could be a threat to their health. But we're not stopping there. We'll also take a fascinating look at the countries that have taken action and implemented these unique bans. And most importantly, we'll wrap up by sharing safe, delicious, and senior-friendly fruit alternatives that are just as tasty, without the hidden risks. If you're passionate about health, curious minds, or simply love a good uncovering of the unexpected, this one's for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and join the Wise Elders community today. Stay with us till the end, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you look at fruit forever. Why some countries ban fruits for seniors? The hidden risks, folks. Buckle up. Because today, we're diving into something seriously surprising. Why are some countries banning fruits for seniors? Yep, you heard that right. It sounds wild, maybe even a little offensive at first. How can something as innocent as a banana or mango suddenly become public enemy #1 for our elders? But stick with me, because once we peel back the layers, see what I did there? It all starts to make sense. Let's start with a truth bomb. Not all fruits are created equal, especially when it comes to aging bodies. As we get older, our metabolism slows down, insulin sensitivity decreases, and digestion changes. So, while that juicy bunch of grapes may seem like a harmless snack, it can spike blood sugar levels faster than a slice of cake for some seniors. Shocking, right? Now, certain countries like Japan and parts of Scandinavia have started issuing dietary guidelines advising seniors to limit or even avoid specific fruits, especially the ultra-sweet ones like mangoes, bananas, grapes, and lychees. Why? It's not about villainizing fruit, it's about precision nutrition. These countries are laser-focused on preventing age-related conditions like type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, and even dementia, and sugar, even the natural kind, plays a bigger role than we often admit. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Some tropical fruits have high glycemic loads, meaning they release sugar into the bloodstream super quickly. For a senior with decreased insulin response, this is like throwing gasoline on a slow-burning fire. It's a slow, subtle sabotage of health. But don't panic and toss out the fruit bowl just yet. It's not about cutting out all fruits. It's about choosing the right ones. Think berries over bananas. Go for fiber-rich apples instead of sugar-loaded figs. Avocados? Green light? Watermelon? Proceed with caution. So here's the golden takeaway. If you're caring for a senior, or if you are one, rethink that fruit basket. It's not just about eating healthy, it's about eating smart. Balance that natural sugar with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Your body will thank you. And hey, next time you hear someone say fruit is always healthy, you'll know the truth. Sometimes too much of a sweet thing can go sour. Which fruit is banned for seniors, and why? Sounds crazy, right? I mean, fruit is fruit. It grows on trees, it's colorful, it's natural. What could be wrong with it? But here's the kicker. In places like Japan and parts of Europe, there's one particular fruit that health experts are putting on the senior red list. And that fruit is the banana. Wait, what? Bananas? The poster child of health? The smoothie MVP? Yep. And I'll tell you exactly why. Bananas are loaded with fast-acting sugars, glucose, fructose, and sucrose. For a younger, active person, that's not a big deal. You burn it off. But for seniors, whose metabolism has slowed, whose muscle mass has reduced, and who may be battling insulin resistance, this sugar spike becomes a real problem. It's like lighting a match in a dry forest. Boom. Blood sugar goes up, and over time, this can increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, weight gain, and even cognitive decline. Sugar. Bananas are also high in potassium, which is normally great, unless you're a senior with kidney issues. And here's the scary part. Many older adults have reduced kidney function and don't even know it. Their kidneys can't filter out the extra potassium properly, and that can lead to a condition called hyperkalemia, which messes with your heart rhythm. not fun. Now, I'm not here to demonize the humble banana. It's not evil. It's just context that matters. For seniors, especially those with blood sugar or kidney concerns, bananas can quietly tip the balance in the wrong direction. So what's the fix? Don't worry. No one's saying to never eat fruit again. The goal is to be strategic. Swap out bananas with low glycemic fruits like berries, apples, or pears. These release sugar more slowly, are packed with fiber, and keep your blood sugar levels nice and steady. So next time you're prepping a fruit plate for grandma or grabbing a quick snack for yourself, pause, think smart. And remember, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's neutral. What makes this fruit dangerous for seniors' health? We're diving into something you might not expect when it comes to fruit. What makes this fruit dangerous for seniors' health? Yeah, you heard that right. While fruit is generally seen as a healthy snack, there's one in particular that can be a hidden hazard for older adults, and it might surprise you. So grab a seat and let's break it down. Let's talk about grapefruit. Yup, that tangy, juicy fruit that's loved by many, especially in the morning as part of a refreshing breakfast. But for seniors, it can be pretty risky. Here's why. Grapefruit is notorious for interacting with a wide range of medications. Studies have shown that the compounds in grapefruit can interfere with enzymes in your liver that help break down certain drugs. And when those meds don't break down properly, well, it means your body might absorb way too much of them, leading to some potentially dangerous side effects. Now you're probably thinking, but I love grapefruit. What does this mean for me? Here's the deal. For seniors who are often on multiple medications for things like heart disease, high blood pressure, or cholesterol, this interaction can be super risky. Overloading on meds that aren't metabolized correctly can lead to toxicity, which could result in anything from dizziness, nausea, and headaches to much more serious complications like kidney or liver damage. Yikes, right? But don't worry. I'm not here to scare you off fruit completely, I promise. You don't have to give up grapefruit for good, but it's essential to talk to your doctor first. They can guide you on whether it's safe to enjoy grapefruit in moderation or if it's best to skip it altogether. And hey, there are plenty of other fruits out there that are just as delicious and way less risky. So here's the takeaway. If you're a senior or someone caring for an elderly loved one, always check with your healthcare provider before indulging in grapefruit, especially if you're on any medication. It might be a small fruit, but it can pack a big punch when it comes to your health. Countries that have implemented fruit bans for the elderly. Imagine this. You're in a senior living facility in Japan or a hospital in Sweden, and you're craving a piece of juicy grapefruit or a sweet banana. But guess what? You're told, nope, that fruit's off limits. Sounds bizarre, right? Fruit, the holy grail of healthy eating, is being banned for the elderly. But it's real. And today we're diving into why some countries are quietly restricting certain fruits for older adults, and how it could save lives. Let's start with Japan, a country known for its incredible longevity. But here's the twist. Because so many seniors are on multiple medications, Japanese healthcare institutions have banned grapefruit from senior diets. Why? Because grapefruit can dangerously interact with over 85 types of meds, everything from cholesterol-lowering statins to blood pressure pills. It blocks the enzyme that metabolizes these drugs, leading to a toxic buildup in the bloodstream. That's not just unhealthy, it's potentially fatal. Now hop over to Sweden, where some hospitals and senior homes have strict controls on bananas for older patients. And no, it's not about the sugar this time. It's about potassium. Bananas are potassium bombs. For seniors with weakened kidneys, a condition more common than most realize, this potassium can't be filtered properly, leading to hyperkalemia, which can cause irregular heart rhythms. So yeah, that harmless banana could trigger a health emergency. In Singapore, certain care homes are going even further, customizing fruit intake based on individual blood work. Seniors with high blood sugar levels, no mangoes or pineapples. Kidney concerns, no oranges or bananas. It's all about personalized nutrition, and honestly, this trend is growing. But here's the golden nugget for you. This isn't about fear. It's about informed choices. The message isn't ban all fruits. It's know what you're putting in your body, especially as you age. Because, as amazing as nature's candy is, it's not one size fits all. So next time you're prepping a fruit salad for grandma, or even for yourself, take a second and think, what's my body asking for? Ask your doctor. Check your meds. Be intentional. Safe and delicious fruit alternatives for seniors. Let's talk about something sweet, juicy, and, yep, potentially dangerous if we're not careful. I'm talking about fruit for seniors. Now hold up. Before you go thinking fruit? Dangerous? You're kidding, right? I'm dead serious. While fruits are nature's candy, not every fruit is senior-friendly. But don't worry, fam. In this video, we're diving into safe and delicious fruit alternatives that'll keep you or your loved ones healthy, energized, and loving every bite. Let's start with the usual suspects. Grapes, bananas, pineapples. Sounds healthy, right? But for seniors? Not always. High sugar levels, tricky textures, and choking hazards can turn that innocent snack into a potential problem. So what do? Do we just give up fruit? No way. We upgrade the fruit game. First up, berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Not only are they loaded with antioxidants that fight aging and boost brain health, but they're also soft, easy to chew, and low on the glycemic index. That means fewer sugar spikes and more stable energy. And if you freeze them for a few minutes, boom, instant healthy snack that feels like a treat. Next, apples. But here's the trick. Bake them. Raw apples can be tough on older teeth, but a baked apple with a sprinkle of cinnamon? That's a warm hug in fruit form. Plus, apples bring in soluble fiber that keeps digestion smooth and cholesterol in check. Who said healthy had to be boring? Now here's one that gets overlooked. Papaya. This fruit is a digestive superhero. It's soft, sweet, and packed with an enzyme called papain that helps break down proteins, easing the digestive load. For seniors dealing with gut issues, papaya is the gentle powerhouse you didn't know you needed. Want something creamy and smooth? Avocados. Yeah, technically a fruit. They're loaded with heart-healthy fats, potassium, and fiber. Spread it on toast, toss it in a salad, or just slice and sprinkle a bit of lemon and salt. It's satisfying without spiking blood sugar. And finally, pears. Ripe pears are soft, juicy, and easy on the gums. They're also full of vitamin C and copper. Hello, immune system boost. So here's your fruit takeaway. Keep it soft, keep it low on sugar, and make it fun. You don't need to give up sweet flavors. You just need to choose smarter. And remember, healthy eating for seniors isn't about restriction. It's about revamping the menu. Like and share if you learned something new, and tell me, what fruit do you think is underrated? Let's get that comment section popping. Final thoughts. When we think about health, fruits are often considered one of the safest and most beneficial foods. However, today's revelation shows that natural doesn't always mean safe, especially for seniors. As we age, our body's needs and sensitivities change, and that's when common fruits like grapefruit or bananas can become unexpected risks. Examples from Japan, Sweden, and other countries demonstrate how health experts have banned certain fruits for the elderly, not because they are harmful on their own, but because they can create dangerous interactions with specific medical conditions or medications. Grapefruit, for instance, can alter the effect of numerous drugs, while bananas can affect blood sugar and potassium levels. The takeaway message from this video is, eating healthy is important, but eating wisely is even more crucial. Not every fruit is suitable for every age, and making smart food choices for seniors can significantly improve their quality of life. So next time you're buying fruits for the elderly or preparing food for them, make sure to do a little research, because sometimes even the most natural foods can unintentionally pose a risk. Choose wisely, because that's the message for wise elders. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more health tips.